Welcome back to another installment of Hugs Outdoor Fitness. That's what we're calling this dealio now. Today is Sunday the 18th of January. It is crispy right now. It's 45 degrees. You wouldn't be able to tell with the clear blue sky that we have right now. But we actually had snow this morning, which is not very common for deep South Alabama. Last year we got 8 inches of snow around this time, I believe on the same exact weekend, and that was crazy. And a year later they had another big snowstorm. So kind of nuts. Not a big snowstorm, for me being from the north, an inch, half inch of snow is like nothing. But here they shut down everything. You wouldn't even know that it just snowed. You can see a little bit of snow on my neighbor's house right there, but you wouldn't be able to tell that it snowed. And they shut like everything down. We were going to go to church this morning. My wife checked the Facebook page of our church and they were closed. They canceled services for this morning. So it's okay. It's all right. It's Sunday. We still read our word. We still got our devotional time in this morning. And now I'm going to the best church that was ever built, the Woods. So this is my third day in a row of going out. Wasn't going to go out today, but just been thinking about it. And the spot that I've been in, I've kind of got it down, roughly where they're moving. Going to go in around the backside to a bowl, get down in the bottom of this drainage and get set up. I've been taking the saddle with the 450 out, and we're going to get it figured out. We're getting it locked down. I'm getting it together, and we're going to get it done. So I got all my stuff in the truck. Gonna go hit the gas station real quick, grab some snacks, get some water, and we're on the way. All right, so we are out here on the side of the road, clearly, but getting ready to go out, just getting all my stuff ready to go. And before y'all come at me in the comments talking about, where's your orange vest? In the state of Alabama, you have to wear either something that's 144 inches covering the body, or a blaze orange hat or cap, and it can have logos and whatever on it. Once you're moving, and then once you get into a tree, you can take it off. I didn't realize that until today because I was freaking out because I usually always wear my vest, but just looked it up, read it, made sure that I was good to go, so I didn't have to go back to the house, and we're Gucci. So got the 450 there, my saddlebag with my pants. I got some underlayers on here, and we're going to walk in. It's about a 400-yard walk that way, so going to get on it and get hoofing down there. So next time you guys see me, I'll be up in the tree. All right, so change of plans. I walked in to where I wanted to get into and get set up at tonight, and it's terrible. I thought there would be more sign, and there's just nothing. There's trails, but there's no fresh tracks, no fresh scat, nothing. Seen that one scrape coming in, and that was really the only thing I saw. So I'm close to the bottom of this drainage, close to where I've been sitting up at. So I'm gonna get up on this hillside and get set up so I can look up, because there's a food plot up on top of this hill up here, and there's been does in there almost every night. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be back on the downwind side of it, so I can maybe catch a buck coming in to cruise up along there. So I'm going to jump down this drainage, jump up on the other side of this hill, and find a good spot, good tree to get set up in and get settled, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Finally up here. Been in the woods for about an hour now. I originally was going to go about 300 yards that way, 400 yards that way. Walked to the ridge top, got to where I wanted to be, and it was just nasty. I mean, I'm sure it just screamed bedding area, but there was literally nowhere that I could go or that I could be. So I was like, I was getting frustrated. I was like really looking forward to being over there, and I ended up saying, to hell with that. I'm going to come back over this way, to where when we first walked in, that scrape is about 200 yards, 250 yards off to my right, up on top of this ridge. Walked the bottom that's right in front of me, and when I came up through the bottom, I was going to cut back up this hillside that's over here. I was going to cut back up this way and go that way. And this tree right here, this orange tree, is not too far off from where I have been hunting in here. So, kind of game planned, walked around, got to where I'm at right here, kind of in this clear spot off this bottom, and I found a scrape, and then I found another scrape. Not very old at all. The first scrape's about 30 yards in front of me right down this hill. Pretty heavy track, and the big spike that I seen yesterday walked up this way. So I got a pretty good wind. It's coming right here. It's blowing my stuff all out that way. I'm thinking that the winds will prevail the thermals. My fingers are crossed for that. And like I said, I'm a little frustrated that it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to, but that's okay. I'm really not too concerned with that. So I'm just trying to key back in. Got my gun up here, got my bag, got everything set up. I'm going to eat one of the deer sticks that my wife packed for me and just settle in, and we'll see what the evening has to bring us. I don't have much light left, so I'm going to save myself the trouble and I'm going to get out of here. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. Good morning. It's a crisp 28 degrees right now. I'm in the exact same tree I was in last night. As you can tell, I was pretty disappointed with how yesterday afternoon turned out. And I kind of game planned in my head. I thought, okay, you know what? I know what I did wrong. And I knew the wind was going to be pretty much zero this morning. So I left my setup here last night, got out, and I planned to just come right back here in the morning, and that's exactly what I did. So it's about 10-15 minutes after legal light. The sun's just starting to come up over the trees across the way, and it's beautiful. We'll just wait and see. This might be my last sit of the year. I don't know yet for sure, but we will just have to see how it works out. I'm excited. I got a good feeling about today. So, we'll see what happens. The rut is on, baby. Just had a buck chasing a doe on the hillside over here. Couldn't see the buck, but heard him. I seen their bodies, so I'm shaking like a leaf. Man, if that don't get you fired up, like, you ain't about it. Whew. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. I still got plenty of morning left, hoping that the action continues on. I thought they stayed down to this bottom, but I think they went on, so. Oh, man. It's now the evening of the 19th. This morning, after I had that doe getting chased by that buck, it was very unproductive. Thought I had some movement all around me, but then the wind picked up really bad. Was not forecasted what it was supposed to be, and it did not work out really well. So this weekend has kind of been a weekend of hard knocks. On Friday, I went out, kind of scouted my way into a new spot, got to where I wanted to be in the afternoon. The morning, I sat off to the right of where I was last night and this morning, and then I scouted Friday afternoon around to another part of the drainage. Got up in there. When I got up in there, I actually had a big 9 chasing about 4 does. But it all happened so fast. I had just walked into this clearing where I was going to get set up, seen this buck chasing these does, and I got overly hyped. Grunted at him a few times, didn't work out. But I sat up there. I went back in the next afternoon, so Saturday afternoon, I went in there, sat up on the bottom side of this opening, seen Monster Spike harassing a doe. He crossed down over into where I went to this morning, or went last night and this morning, and it didn't produce. So these deer are really pressured here. This is some of the only public land in the area where we're at on the base, and it's just really pressured. A lot of old timers, a lot of military guys, just everybody and their brother is hunting this place. So they're pressured. It's the rut. They have a trickle rut. There's a lot of things for me that I'm still learning about this place, but getting to a point where things are starting to kind of click here and there, finding more deer sign, finding the areas where they like to go, the transitions, the soft transitions, the hard transitions, just getting it figured out slowly but surely. But definitely some late season struggles for me. This is it's a little frustrating, and it's very easy to get disappointed, especially when it's not producing. I just want to fill my other buck tag or buck slot, whatever you want to call it, and just be done. So still have about 3 weeks of season left, so we'll definitely have to see what the next few weekends produce. Just have to game plan, kind of get it figured out, and hopefully we'll get it done. There's always next weekend, and that's what we're going to do. Thank you guys for coming along. Make sure to tune back in here shortly. Going to be putting some more stuff out, and it's just going to get better from here. So I will see you guys in the next one. Later.